It's deceiving. Its coldness is deceiving, its strength is deceiving, and the things it hides from you is deceiving. When whitewater is really violent, it's aerated. There's so much air in the water, you can't float in that. You're not going to swim through that. It's beautiful to look at, but it's deadly.
Hi, my name is David Pope. I serve as a Deputy Chief of Emergency Services here in Yosemite. Over the last decade, there have been 16 water-related fatalities in the park. Yosemite's powerful rivers and creeks present serious dangers. Nearly all of our fatal accidents occur when visitors leave the trail. People scramble on rocks that line the riversides. They pose for photos, dip their hands and feet into the water, and even attempt to cross rivers by hopping from boulder to boulder. The best advice that I can give you is to stay on the trail. The story you're about to hear is a common example of how visitors get into trouble. In this case, two hikers tried to cross a creek that looked deceptively shallow and calm.
We noticed that we were kind of at this section of, I believe, Tenaya Creek that was very calm. It looked pretty shallow. There were rocks that even kind of looked like stepping stones. So we untied our shoes, tied them around our necks, started to cross the river. Water got a little deeper than I thought it was going to, came up to about my stomach. And everything was okay. We were about halfway across. I figured we were out of the dangerous part. But then I just heard the most horrible thing. I hear my brother just kind of say my name really nervously and then just start screaming it. I turned around and he's just getting pulled into the rapids. It was probably one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. So I dove after him and managed to kind of push him towards this rock that was in the middle of everything. I got thrown against that rock right after that and sucked under the water and just held there for a good 5 or 6 seconds, I'd say. Managed to pull myself up out of the water. So now my brother and I are both just sitting on this rock and he's freaking out. I'm doing my best to calm him down. He's thinking we're gonna die. I'm telling him, no, we're not. We're probably all right now. But fortunately, my grandma had been on the other side, and the minute my brother got sucked into the rapids, she had called search and rescue. And within about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, search and rescue showed up, figured out a plan, and got us out of the rapids using a fire ladder.
I think people routinely underestimate the power of water. Even small rivers with low flow rates can sweep someone off their feet, causing them to hit their head and then be washed downstream.
People who fall into the water can be rapidly swept downstream and pinned under logs or rocks. In turbulent rivers, the foam generated by the churning of the water makes it impossible to breathe or swim.
Here in Yosemite, people also don't understand that the rocks can be very slick because they've been glacially polished and polished by the water. So they think, oh, maybe I can rock hop out to that point and get a great photo. When in reality, those rocks are very slick, even though they might not be wet. And all it takes is slipping into the water for a significant accident to occur.
Anytime you're near a flowing waterway, always pay attention to downstream conditions. What may look like a calm swimming hole could have dangerous white water just below. You need to be especially careful whenever you're near a waterfall. Yosemite's world-famous waterfalls are places where people have tragically died. If you slip into the water at the brink of any sizable drop-off, you will almost certainly be carried over the edge, and you will likely not survive the plunge. Some of Yosemite's waterfalls have railings at the top. Do not climb on them or over them. The beauty of Yosemite's rivers and waterfalls provides an incredible experience for all to enjoy. However, you need to respect the dangers. Remember that the best way to stay safe is to stay on the trail. Enjoy your visit.